Start the stream. Let's start the stream. Alright, are we live? I think so. Let's pop out chat. Still got the chat from last time actually. There we go, it's gone. So, live chat, mate. Let's get some live chat on the go. I'm going to try and do a bit of Freddy Krueger's face today. I mean, this time. Same day as before. Fuck. Okay, so. Have a look at Freddy's weird face. Let's see. And just check we're actually live on the dashboard. There we go, we're live. Alright, so what I'm going to do is my usual trick. My usual game of painting sort of rough details in the hope that that creates a kind of face that looks recognizable, and then just keep working on the details of it until Freddy's beautiful mug becomes present and a reality. So let's try that. I kind of want that look to go, that classic Freddy look. I remember seeing the first Nightmare on Elm Street film. Like I was so scared to watch it because I'd like heard so many stories about it growing up. I just heard all these like about like it being like the scariest film ever made, and I knew like kids who said they'd seen it. I didn't know if they actually had, but you know, kids would tell me stories like, "Oh, this happens in it. This happens." I'd hear stories that there was bits in the film that were real, like there was a bit apparently. I don't even know which movie this is in. Alright, Tape Flip, welcome back. Welcome back to yourself. Yeah, I remember a kid telling me at school, like it must have been primary school, that there's a bit in a Freddy Krueger movie where he kills someone and puts their body in the fridge or the freezer or something. And that was real, that bit. You know. That's what he told me. The whole thing was real, and this. Oh fuck. I remembered for ages a kid telling me that there was a scene in one of the movies where Freddy hangs someone up by their veins, and I always thought that that was a lie. Until years later, when I saw. I think it's Friday the 13th Part 3, and he does that. He's like a puppet, hangs someone up. I was like, oh my god, that kid was actually telling the truth. But I'm pretty sure the kid who told me that there's a real scene where he really murders someone, like it's a snuff movie, was bullshitting. The scene where he eats someone holding the bed. Which movie is that? Is that the first one? I remember. Is it like the first one where he just drags him into the bed? Hello, Steve Punk. Hello again. Welcome. Okay, we're getting a kind of Freddy face going on here. He's way too. Looks way too happy at this point. Or scared or something, I don't really know. Looks too something anyway. I don't want him to something. Got a chip out of one of his ears. So his hat's almost like a greeny colour. It's like a greeny brown. I don't know if I can try and capture that colour rather than the actual pure brown colour. I don't know. Looks kind of green. Freddy's like a big mouth thing that slowly eats his person feet first. I don't know which movie that's from. At one point I watched them all like back to back, I think, you know, over a course of a few days when I had the box set in uni, and they've all kind of melted into one at one point. You know, I remember they got progressively sillier, but I really don't remember which one was which. There's one where a dog digs up Freddy's bones. I thought that was a ridiculous way to revive him. But funny. Funny but ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Probably just doing some random Photoshop stuff. That sounds interesting. An 80s picture of a duck. Where's my black colour? I need to do something on the sky around Freddy's head here. What time are you on tape live anyway? Is it the middle of the night again? I can never figure out Australian time, Aussie times. There we go. Let's put in some eyes here. Eyes. It's Freddy an eye. I need to get my fine detail brush out for this. Really. I don't know why I'm using this one. It's not going to work, is it? 1:40 AM. Do you find you get a weird creative rush at those times of night? Because I do. I think I start doing my painting streams in the middle of the night because I get all these ideas come to me and I'm like, right, let's get up and do some work. And then I do like edit an entire video or something and do all this mad stuff. Get this like creative wind come through me. Did you find anything out about that voice mod app? I didn't actually get around to using it. I'm gonna have to download it and have a look. His eyes are. I've done his eyes too big, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, the early AM. I think there's like a. Must be a weird like creative phase in the brain or something. I suppose we're like half dreaming at that point, aren't we? I've always noticed that. Like, I should probably stay up and do some painting at night. I had to do it in a day because I wanted to sort of see it as a job, you know what I mean? But I think maybe if I'm doing creative work, I should do it late at night. Might work out better, I don't know. Freddy! I didn't even know Marilyn Manson painted, to be honest. I used to love Marilyn Manson, man. I used to listen to him all the time. When I see him live and everything. What a man. What a man. Oh, I'm Freddy. Oh, I'm very mean. I'm very mean, man. Ooh, I'm very bad. People next door. Hiya, Rachel. How's it going? Nice to see you. I'm doing a weird pin-up image today with a horror theme. I don't know why. I think his eyes are just tricky. I don't know what it is. A wild new take. I don't know why I decided to do this actually. Sometimes I just get an idea straight in my head and like, right, I'm painting that. Don't think about it too much, just paint it. On your bucket list to see Manson live? Well, go for it, Steve. You're still touring and stuff. I'm honestly not a big fan of his newer stuff though. From like oh, what was that Hollywood album he made? I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, from that point onwards, I didn't really like the stuff he put out that much. I've tried listening to it now and then, and it just didn't really do anything for me. Anyway, cheers, Rachel. That's kind. Oh, I'm Freddy, and my teeth are not very good. I'm gonna get him. We're gonna get his face eventually. Don't worry, boys and girls. Freddy's face will be a thing of beauty. Eventually. At the moment, it probably doesn't look like, but you know, why not try? Yeah, Papa Roach was on at the Apollo, was it? Well, no, Academy last night. Yeah, I was never a fan of Papa Roach, to be honest. Never. Everything you say to me takes me once. Oh no, is that Linkin Park? What was our Papa Roach song that they did? Hated it, honestly. It was always on MTV2, constantly. I would turn over every time it came on. Establish norms of sexuality and preconceived notions of beauty on its ear. Oh, that makes me dislike it, to be honest, Rachel. Because you know what the reason why is because every art exhibition I go to, that's pretty much the blurb of every bloody artwork in every gallery these days. And it kind of starts to do my head in a bit. There's a bit wrong with that, but every art gallery I go to, the blurb is it challenges our preconceived ideas of gender and sexuality or something like that. I'm like, well, surely there's more themes to art than that. Why does every art exhibition have to challenge my preconceived notions of such and such? Nothing wrong with exploring those themes, but what you got going on anyway, Rachel? You got any good artwork? I haven't seen anything on your channel for a while. Got any new paintings in the works, or any new outfits you're working on, or anything? Last Resort, that was that Papa Roach song. Yeah, I disliked it. I'm in a very negative mood today, aren't I? Anything anyone says, oh, I hate that. I hate that. You're shit, you are. That's shit. That thing you like is shit. I'm really being horrible today, aren't I? I'm sorry. Don't know why. Broken Home. I don't know that one, to be honest. I don't know that one, Steve. Sorry. I'll take your word for it. Alright, Savage Henry. Ah, yes, I'm back at it. Completely destroying them. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I mean, I'd do Freddy in this picture. Are you trying to say that a burn victim is not sexually attractive? That's a bit bigoted. Christian livestream, stop bullying the viewers. Okay, I'm sorry. Christian chat only, please. Painting of a sunflower. Is it nice and warm? Nice and warm where you are? Has it got you in the mood for some summery paintings? It's been beautiful here the last few days, and today it's gone a bit miserable, but I prefer it like that, to be honest. Suits my what's it called? Temperament right down to the ground. Nice miserable day, please. I need a more detailed brush than what I'm using, but I've lost my nice brush that I bought myself. So I wonder if I've got anything in here that's better. I'll try one of these. I need to do something here with the boobs. You see how it just doesn't look right to me? Something up with this area, like I think I need to see. Rachel, you'll know because you're paint material. You see how the boobs go? What I've done is I've tried to do the stripes in the shape of the boobs, which doesn't really work. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is how it looks on the picture, which I think is still up on the stream, is it? The way the material kind of goes down like this. But I'm really not very good at doing clothes and materials, so I'm trying to get Freddy Krueger's boobs right, but it's not really working out for me, to be honest. I've been too literal with the stripes. I've made him cup his boobs in a kind of sexy way, but it doesn't really. I don't know if it comes out quite how I wanted it to. You planted a bunch of them yesterday. Ah, were they just seeds, or you planted like proper plants, like half-grown plants? I planted a load of seeds today. Hawaiian baby woodrose seeds. Actually, I need to upload the video of it because I've just planted them. Second set of them. Yep, trying to get Freddy Krueger's boobs right. I don't know. Tricky, isn't it? Keep getting a boner while I'm painting it. That's my problem. This isn't a preconceived notion of beauty. This is just my my sexual fantasies come to life. To be honest with you, what I've always dreamed of seeing. Actually, I was speaking to my wife before, and she reminded me that she went to see a stripper, and one of them came out dressed as Freddy Krueger. She said, "Like, why would you want to see a stripper dressed as Freddy Krueger?" So this isn't so far. I mean, it was a male stripper, so I suppose it makes more sense than a female Freddy. But strange. It's a strange idea. Boom, 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 boom. Hiya, JJ. How's it going? Kind of need this. Freddy. Why is he so Freddy? That's what I want to know. I know he's Freddy, but why is he so Freddy? Yeah, there were two movies that when I was a kid, because my parents would never let me watch horror movies because they knew I'd be traumatized. And because they were like good Christians as well, they wouldn't let their kids watch anything too scary. But there was two movies that my friends would watch, and they would tell me all about. One was the Nightmare on Elm Street series, because for some reason everyone was obsessed with it when I was a kid. And the other was the Child Play movies. And yeah, I had friends who would watch the movies, or say they did, and then relate to me in great detail. And I would make them relate to me in great detail the subject of the movies, like what happened in them. And I would like my entire knowledge of these movies was going into the video shop and looking at the VHS tapes and looking at the back of them, looking at the artwork and thinking, "Oh, this looks scary." Not really knowing what was on them. So that's my entire knowledge of horror movies as a kid, and I got like obsessed with horror movies, even though hadn't seen any of them. Like, I knew the plots to like loads of like all the Child Play movies and stuff because my friend would relate them all to me. I think I fucked him up though, you know. Like, I remember him telling me one night he couldn't sleep for weeks on end after seeing Child's Play. So like one night he got up, and the only way to end the nightmare for him, was to stand on his bed with his hand over his head, over his face, and shout out, "Okay, Chucky, come and kill me. Okay, Chucky, come and kill me." And did that like 5 times, and then he hadn't been killed by the end of it. He knew that it wasn't real, but imagine how messed up you'd have to be to do that. imagine walking in on your child and they're doing that. You'd think, bloody hell, I shouldn't have let him watch that movie. Sadie's here. Mel is the female Freddy. Well, why don't you leave then? Steve. I'm pretty sure everyone's been telling you that for months on end. Big yanks. What to that Freddy story? Imagine how messed up your kid would be. Imagine walking down to your kid and he's like, "Okay, Freddy, come and kill me." What did it? Oh, the story's hilarious to me now. I remember him telling it to me and thinking, "Bloody hell, that film must be terrifying." I didn't see it until I was like a teenager, so you know, it didn't really scare me when I watched it. But bloody hell, it must have messed him up something bad. What else did he used to tell me about? Oh, the Alien movies. He always used to tell me about them. Steve was bummed a few months ago. Bloody hell, Steve! I didn't know things were that bad. Who did it? Who did that to you? I'll get him. No one bummed Steve Punk on my watch. Well, oh, Iron Man Spartan, thanks very much. That's kind of you. This is gonna. I'll probably put this on eBay when I'm done. Just a reminder. Let me just a reminder to anyone. I think it's in the description. Oh shit. This one is available right now. A few days left on it. Well, quite a while left. Spooky. It's a very spooky painting. And yeah, you can buy that right now on eBay. Just a quick reminder, anyone watching, you wanna buy some paintings? I'm going to be doing a series of little ones, sort of horror related, I suppose, because that's kind of what I'm interested in right now. And yeah, there you go. Just letting you know. Anyone's interested, you can buy some high quality original paintings of a horrible nature right now. Well, you can bid on it. You might not win, you know. Just saying. I'm just gonna shill some stuff. All right, so. Some of your investments have paid off. What investments did you make? Are you going to do a severed head on a doghouse? Yes, I am. Yes, bug those paintings. Hold on. Is my eBay link down there? It should be. Yeah, I've only got one painting on sale at the minute on eBay. It's just a one link. This one I'll put up in the future. It looks very different on the camera to when I'm seeing it in real life. I don't know why. Like Freddy's head looks big on the picture on the stream, but in real life it doesn't look so big, like in front of me. So I don't know what. The camera seems to give like a weird perspective sometimes. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, I'm gonna do. That was the plan. Is this dog? This I think it's a Pekingese dog. I'm gonna do the body inside the doghouse and the head on the ground in front. That was the idea. I don't know what to do. You see on the original artwork how there's like some symbols here. I don't really know what to do. Like maybe some kind of something to do with those symbols. I'm not really sure. Please don't bug my painting, Sadie. They've had enough. They've had enough going on without you bugging them. I'm Freddy, and I'm very angry, and I'm sneering at the camera. And all that's going on. Very spooky, isn't it? Like that. That looks alright, doesn't it? Very sexy, do you think? A local company needed a new computer system, so I put your money over and it'd be good. Interest payment in the long run. That's weird. Sounds strange, but okay. Okay, Steve. Okay. I hope it pays off for you. Should be good if it does. I just need to get his eyes right. I don't know. It's very difficult. I think I'm getting his... There's something here I'm just not getting right. And I'm just having trouble. Maybe... Have I done that too small or something? You've been the victim of fraud. Bloody hell, Steve. There's always some sort of drama going on, isn't there? How did that happen? Who the hell frauded you? let's try and get Freddy's face right. I'm sorry if I'm covering up the picture here. It's I'm just trying to get the facial features in. Oh, Freddy! His face is so funny. Oh, Freddy. You're a weird looking git, aren't you? Kind of looks like an old man rather than a murderous burn victim. I don't know whether I'm getting this right or whether I'm getting it worse. I don't know whether I'm improving matters or making them worse here. Tap those eyes and start again. Paint them out and start again. I don't know, they're looking a bit weird. Not exactly how I wanted them to look, so try again. So let's try some bits and pieces here. One is getting getting the beautiful cleavage of Freddy Krueger looking nice. Really don't want Freddy's cleavage being missed out here, but there's a certain darkness to him that kind of suggests that, I don't know. Yeah, that looks okay. Try and get him looking nice and meaty. We know how you do it, but this kind of looks better than it did. Nice bit of texture and shit. How did you get frauded anyway, Steve? Are you still there? I wanted to hear your fraud story. How does it happen? Did you get scammed or something? I can imagine that happening to you, to be honest. No offense. Okay, is this looking suitably delicious? Like Freddy's delicious thighs. That's what the title of the painting is, Freddy's delicious thighs. Check Instagram DM. Okay, I just heard my phone buzz then, so I'm assuming that was you. One second, tape flip. Let's have a look. Tape Blip sent you a message. Let's have a look at this then. He's not a hero, he's just a duck. Very nice. Beautiful, that is. What are you going to do with that? Could be your next album cover. Right, okay, so let's see what else I want to do here. Something absolutely so sexy that you won't believe your eyes when you see it. What camera am I using? It's called... I think it's a Logitech one. I don't know. Webcam. Logitech webcam. I can't remember. It was on sale on Amazon at the time when I found it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that one. That looks pretty cool. I don't know much about cameras, to be honest, Steve. I usually just buy whatever I can get for cheap. You know, I look up reviews, whatever looks half decent and I can get for kind of cheap, I'll buy that one. I try not to get a really low quality one, like a really cheap one, but I try and get it like a decent one that's on sale. So I don't know. I think it's a Logitech. But other than that, don't ask me any more details because I really don't know that much. Oh, this is turning me on more than anything in the world. Freddy Krueger with his thighs exposed. Under his suspenders in black. They're not black on the picture, but this is artistic license, isn't it? I think Freddy would have black tights on. Can you imagine such a thing? What I'm going to try and do is get a... I want him to have black tights, but I don't know if that's too dark. So is this sexy enough? I don't know. I think sometimes it's hard to judge how sexy someone is, from my own opinion. Fucking weird picture I'm creating. God. Scandalous, isn't it? It's an absolute scandal. I don't think anyone's ever seen Freddy looking this way. There is a scene in one of the movies where he appears as like an attractive woman to trick somebody. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something like that in one of the movies, I'm sure. Tickling all the fetishes, yeah, that's it. All your fetishes in one picture. Gotta go. See you later, Steve. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you get your money back soon. How the hell did you get scammed? I don't know. I would like to hear more, but on the other hand, I kind of don't want to know. Ah, right. Freddy. Let's get a bit of white and a bit of yellow. Try and get this. I can't quite get this right. I'm gonna have to go over, I think. Start again. Leg is just, it's just not sexy enough for me, that's the problem. Just not sexy enough. Real issue, isn't it? I think I need to let that bit dry off a bit and start again on it at a different time. I think at the minute it's kind of just, it's not quite. No, I need a raccoon. Shut up, man. No raccoons this time. No raccoons. This is a raccoon-free zone today, I'm afraid. No raccoons. I know. Yes, there isn't any raccoons here. It's weird. It's almost as if raccoons wouldn't fit with this paint at all. It's weird, but it's the truth. Thing is, right? The Freddy's legs look too small or something. I wonder if that's the case. I've done Freddy's legs like his thighs too short. See, he would come down here. He was straightened up. I think that's right. I just oh, it looks weird to me. It looks weird, like maybe his thighs are too short or something. Too thin, maybe. And do this. Thicken them up a little bit. I don't want him having big, thick thighs. I don't like this trend. Oh, it's natural body. It's a natural body. You mean you're a fat lass? Oh, it's natural. It's natural. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm definitely overworking this bit. I need to give it a rest and come back to that leg. It's not quite doing anything yet. Let's do the shoe, which I'm going to do in black. The shoe on the thing is white, but like the garters, it's going to be a different colour on this painting, just to give it a slightly darker vibe. I can't really tell what's going on with the shoe, to be honest. Right. Let's see. I don't know if this. I'll get this foot. I don't know if I'll get it mastered. I'm hoping I do. Does that look kind of alright? I don't really know. Can I have pizza and chocolate cake on Friday? Ah, man. You know what? I've eaten so much chocolate in the last 3 days. I need to start this diet that I keep saying I'm gonna go on. I need to start it, but you know what? Easter came and there was just chocolate everywhere, and I was just like, nah, I can't be on a diet on Easter, man. This is the kind of reason why, you know, diets fail, because you keep making these excuses, and that's what I do when I'm on diets. Make all these excuses and then don't actually start the diet, and then fail. That's my cycle. My life cycle, that is. Small effort, fail instantly, quit. Okay, so get some little thin brushes out, and I'm gonna try and do his eyes. I think once I get the eyes in, everything else is going to start coming together a little bit more. The legs are weird. The legs are actually looking okay now. It's starting to dry up. I think, yeah, I'm not too sure. Need a bit more work on the kennel. It's not quite finished, but I think it looks quite nice. 13 stone 9 from 16 stone 8. Bloody hell, Phil, that's good work. I'm not really sure on weights. I don't know much about. When people say I'm such a weight, I have no idea what that actually means because I don't really follow things like that. Like, I don't know what weights mean. Like, I weigh myself. I don't know whether it's good or bad. I just go off what I look like, you know. If I start to look a bit tubby, which I am at the minute, I think, oh, I better start eating healthy. So I'll start doing. I try and go for, like, if I go to a restaurant or something, I try and go for like the vegan option usually. That's how I start eating healthy. Go vegan for a bit. That seems to be quite a good way to lose weight. I made a lush fish pie last night though. Woo hoo hoo! We don't even know about my fish pies. Getting going on eBay. Yep. Hopefully, once it's done. Hey, Alex is going out for tea tonight to the Metro Centre, so I don't know what to make for myself. I'm trying to think. What do I make myself for tea tonight? I never really bother cooking for myself if I'm on my own. I like cooking, but it's just me in the house. I never bother. Don't see the point. I might just have something like simple. This might be a bit too bright, this bit here that I've put in, so I might have to tone it down a bit. A bit too white maybe, I don't know. Bloody hell, I missed half the chat there. Get a curry, waffles and fried eggs with ketchup. Oh man, that sounds good. I don't actually think I've got any waffles, but I've probably got like chips. I could probably have just like chips and fried eggs or something. That'd be good. I'm not ordering a kebab. No way. I haven't got a job. Got no money. I'm earning like whatever people. Whenever people buy a painting, that's when I get any money. So that's, you know, buying myself food is out of the option, out of the question at the minute. I need to start doing more. I'll do more paintings like this. Increase my income a bit, because at the minute, dire straits. Oh, there we go. I'm getting a bit more life into Freddy's features here. He's kind of starting to look alright, I think. I'll wait for that to dry a bit and then see how it looks. But I think for now, this is kind of starting to shape up a bit. I'm kind of getting happier with it. I think it's this hand he has the claw on, isn't it? Pretty sure. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, it is that hand. I'm looking at a picture of Freddy Krueger. I don't know why I'm questioning it. Then there's this hand to do. Oh. I don't think I've done too bad a job on that hand, but I don't know really. Okay, is that enough to give people a boner yet? So all I want to do, right? As soon as you get an erection, tell me, and I'll stop painting because I know it's complete then. Indian food is amazing. Yeah, I never used to like making curries at home because I never thought I could get them like authentic. But the last few curries I've made have been like delicious. So yeah, I quite enjoy making curries now. I used to spit on the idea. Puh, homemade curries? No way. I want it cooked by an authentic Indian man. Yeah, the last few I've made for myself really changed my mind on the whole subject. I actually think I could give any Indian person a run for their money. I made this delicious pineapple chicken curry. It was amazing. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I've got a real thing for cooking with pineapple at the minute. Did these fish tacos on Good Friday. Went round to the mother-in-law's. Made this like pineapple salsa for him. Whoa, it was delicious, man. Honestly, you've never tasted anything like these fish tacos. My wife made the salsa, to be honest, so that was what made the fish. But they were good. Let me tell you, they were good. You've been watching the snooker? I have not. I don't have any interest in snooker. I didn't even know it was on, to be honest, Phil. No way am I watching any of that. I am not a snooker guy. How was your curry at the Gurdwara? Did you learn to cook proper Sri Lankan curry? What? When did you have the opportunity to learn proper Sri Lankan curry? Did you go to Sri Lanka? Chickpea dal in a can. I don't know about that. I'll take your word for it, Phil. I'm not going to find out for myself. Curry in a can. I used to get the I think it was from Tesco or Asda. They used to do like a curry. It was like you got like a bag with different things in there, and you just sort of microwaved it. But I never thought it tasted very good, to be honest. But we used to get it now and then when we couldn't be bothered. A, paying for a proper takeaway, or B, making one ourselves. But I was never that impressed with them, to be honest. I always thought, don't know about this. Like, don't know about this. It's not exactly authentic tasting. It was always a bit suspect. And now I've learned the secret to making curries at home. I can make them better than whatever they get in a bag at Asda. I don't bother with them anymore. 2 mugs of masala tea. I love a masala chai. Whew. Lush. Oh, your dad's Sri Lankan. George, what did you miss? Not much. We're talking about curries. And what else we were talking about? I've completely forgotten the rest of the subject. Bum burning time, the ring of justice, yeah. Depends how hot you have it, I suppose. Maybe easily pleased. Well, you know what, Phil? If you're having every day, you're having these amazing curries at the Gurdwara, then I probably trust your judgment on the taste of a curry in a can. You know, if you say it tastes good, I actually believe you. I just, you know, if I saw a curry in a can, I'd think, I don't know about that. But now you've said that, you kind of, I'm a bit more intrigued. Of all the people to recommend me a curry, I'd probably trust your judgment a bit more than say some pleb, some common pleb on the street telling me that a curry's good from a can. You don't have much tolerance. You know what? I used to have the spiciest curries in the world. I used to always go to the curry house and think, oh, I really want my mouth burnt off today. Every time. And I'd always go for the hot one. I used to love it. I used to eat it all the time. Recently, I've really gone, like, I can still handle them, but my taste for them's really gone down. Like, I don't fancy that hot curry as much these days. I think maybe it's getting old. I'm just more of a wimp, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I used to love a hot curry, and these days it's just not something that I'm been going for. And obviously, when I make them at home, I make it for me and my wife. And Alex doesn't like a really spicy curry. She likes some spicy food, but not like so it's blasting your head off. So I don't make those ones too hot. So yeah, I think I've got more of a taste for a medium spicy curry. We send you a can, but my PO is closed. Well, I could always get one if I go to wherever the hell he said it was. Sainsbury's, was it? Sainsbury's, yeah. I go to Sainsbury's now and then, so I could keep my eye out for a can. If I'm in there. Right then. I think this is starting to come together, this painting. I think everything's starting to look kind of good. I don't know. Freddy Krueger's... Maybe his head looks a tiny bit big, but not as big as it does on the stream. Yeah, the stream he definitely looks big-headed, whereas in real life, I don't think he does as much. I don't know. Yeah, there's something different about looking at it with your own eyes than looking at the painting on the stream. It just, I don't know, it just looks different. Can't really describe how. I think what it does, right, with the camera, it's got like a high contrast on it. So that a lot of the time, see, like on the stream, all this grass looks really like there's loads of different textures in there. In real life, it looks very flat almost, a lot of this grass. So I think what it does is on, like, say his head, it brings out all the textures around where I've painted over and makes his head look like slightly bigger than it does in real life. Like when you look at it with your own human eyes, it kind of all the paint colours kind of come together nicely around his head and it kind of looks in proportion, but on the stream it kind of looks a bit too big. I can't really explain how that works, but you just have to trust me. In real life, it doesn't look as sort of contrasty. Very disturbing. It is a bit disturbing, to be honest. I don't know why I got the idea to paint this. I just all of a sudden thought, oh, Freddy Krueger as a pin-up girl. I've always quite liked the pin-up artwork. Yeah, you just have to trust me because I don't know how to display. I don't. Maybe there's like a camera setting, but it makes everything look a lot more contrasty than it does in real life. And pantyhose and boobs, yeah. Ooh, I mean, I need to work on those the hose. It's not quite how I wanted it. It's a bit too. The color's not right. You know, you can see on the picture itself, the hose are like kind of browny colored. The boobs, they're okay. Maybe I need to do a bit more work on this top. It's still looking a bit. It's looking not as good as the rest of the painting somehow. And around the roof here, it needs more sort of detail. There's all sorts of little bits that need doing. So let's try. Just dry it a bit. It has a little bit. Let's see if I can get a bit more of the colour on there that I wanted. I might just try a brown wash. Problem is, I can't really do a wash with this paint. What I've got to do is just kind of paint over and hope that when it dries, it kind of goes a bit more see-through, and then we can see what's underneath. That's my hope. Well, that'll work, but we'll try that. Yeah, I don't know. Need a bit more light in this room, I reckon, for painting today. It's so dull outside. I think ends up looking a bit washed out. Stream. Try a bit more white here. It's just not quite right. It's this bit here. I'm not getting it. Just not getting the colour. Try that again. Right. There. There. Like this. Try and scrape that bit off here. Just to bring that colour back in. Bring the brown back in on here. Tricky, isn't it? It's tricky to rock around. I might have to give up on his leg. It's tricky, 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 tricky. Okay, we're kind of getting there with the leg. It's kind of still, you know what it is. It's here. It's here where the knee is. That's the problem. All here. You see? Got a tiny bit of white again. Just don't know. I just don't know. I feel like the legs are probably an important bit to get right, and I don't know if I am. Probably looks alright from a distance. Contrasty though. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see if we can just. The problem is, I'm afraid to make definite marks sometimes. So sometimes the edges of things come out looking a bit wishy-washy, and that's not how I'm intending them to be. I need to add some marks in that kind of make everything stand out and make sense. I think. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. Right, let's try what I need to do, right? Here. Here's the point of light I'm trying to capture. So tricky. Maybe is that going to be sufficient? Oh, fuck. I hope so. It looks all right. look at this for a second. I'm quite enjoying this painting, to be honest with you. I think everything looks quite nice. There is bits that still need work, but generally it's starting to look kind of sexy, I guess. Would be my deduction. Yeah. Dead puppy. Yeah, that's going to be added. Don't worry. Don't you worry about the dead puppy. Right, okay. I'm trying to get Freddy Krueger himself done. And also, as you can see on the painting, there's like leaves here. What I'm going to do is have some like dead branches instead of the typical leaves. Aye. Right then, let's do that Pekingese dog's head then. I think that'll be cool. We'll do his body inside the thing. Which I guess would just be a sort of limbless thing. Not much to really look at. We know what else it would look like apart from just stump. Weird stumpy body. Dead puppy. Tiflet demands the dead puppy. Just... Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Just getting the puppy's head like upside down. That's going to be the tricky bit. At the moment, it looks like the end of a jam roly-poly. It'll start to look like a dead puppy eventually. Okay. So, let's see. Puppy's head. Chrissy, looking good in the neighborhood, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliments, thank you. Do the one ear sort of stretched out like this. It's met a horrible fate, this dog. I'm sorry for any fans of the Pekingese Pickadoodles, whatever I think it's a Pekingese. I'm sure the painting was called Pekingese Doghouse or something like that. Or Pekingese. Do 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 do. Chopped off dog's head. It's a chopped off dog's head. This is where I ruined the entire painting. Let's have a look at my live dashboard. Hey, where's my painting gone? I can't even see it on my stream. I wanted to see how it looks, but no. What the hell was I looking at? Pekingese dog. Right. This bloody picture, so silly, isn't it? It's so ridiculous. Oh no, my little Pekingese. Poor thing. Who's chopped his head off? Freddy, what did you do that for? Oh no! That was my favourite dog. Right then. So yeah, I'm still not sure about this bit on the painting. As you see on the original, there is like sort of Chinesey symbols or Japanese, I don't know which. You know, Oriental. I don't know what the right term is for that kind of writing. Moon runes, I've heard them called. Moon runes there, so I don't know what to do in lieu of that. Maybe some kind of Freddy message, but I don't really know exactly what. I think I've done his ears a bit too long here, to be honest. I might have to paint over that. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that now. Yeah. Oops. I was trying to look for like some earlier. I was trying to look for some like Freddy Krueger like symbolism, like some. I don't know. Maybe like there was like a symbol or something that represented him or something. Because I mean, I could put like a pentagram, but I don't really think Freddy's known for his like satanic imagery. So I don't know if that would fit with the general theme of the Freddy thing. So I'm a bit sort of like I don't know what to put in instead. I want to like subvert the image in a way, but I don't know what to do. So I don't know if anyone's got any ideas. Let me know in the chat, but who knows? Who knows what to do? Not me, that's for sure. Yeah, his glove's going to be here. That's why I haven't really painted in that hand. It's going to be on his hand basically. I just haven't got round to it. The dog's looking a bit cartoony. It doesn't fit in that much with the rest of the painting. I don't think it looks too much like a Pekingese. It looks a lot more like a, I don't know, like a small terrier or some kind. Try and get this doggy face. Might be the colouring that I'm not getting right. Looks like a spaniel or something, I don't know. I'm not very good at dogs. Among everything else I'd ever try and paint. Oh, I'm not very good at this, guys. Get some black in there. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm not adding enough dark colour. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting that dog. I'm not getting that dog very well. It's definitely not up to scratch with the rest of the painting, is it? Trying to like, I don't know what this deal is. I'm just not very good at painting animals, I don't think. I'll let that dry up a bit and then have another go, have another bash at that. I'm not really getting it, I don't think. So let's have a look at Freddy Krueger and try and do his glove. If I can get one in the angle that I want to paint it in, that would be even better. But I don't know if I will. Oh, he's got like a glove on his other hand, but it's not like a clawed glove. Want to find a picture of Freddy with his glove in the right angle that I want to paint it in. Figure there is probably the closest I can find, but it's not very good. I don't know, his other hand is kind of is ungloved on that picture there, so I've got to go with that. Right, so his glove. I think it's leather with like copper or like brass or something. I need a good close-up image of his glove. I think this is right. That's the roof of the house, which I need to paint over a bit. We'll go like this, right? Right? But you with me so far? So his hand's there, and then his glove is kind of like, would be just like this, wouldn't it? hoping I'm getting this. Just do it in yellow so I know where the colour is. I know it's not exactly right, but it's kind of tricky. I don't know how to do this Freddy Krueger thing. Give up on that image, it's not clear enough. For something else. I need a nice clear image of his glove, really. Tricky to do. It's like just like a gardening glove, isn't it? But with like metal bits stuck on it. It'd probably be. Just to figure out his hand in my own imagination. Let me just figure this out. So his fingers would probably be like this, right? His other finger would be here. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. I'm getting it now. Let's just paint over this bit I did earlier. That's just going to get in the way and confuse things. Okay, good. Good. Oh, God. I need to get some music for my stream. The last music I'm not able to use anymore. It is now deemed copyrighted. The gongs, or whatever it is, the prayer bowls. I know they were nice and relaxing, but I can't risk getting a strike. I won't be able to stream. Right, so his glove, his claws. I don't really know how to define them against this sky, so let's try and. So I think it's a bit long, that spike, isn't it? Get rid of that. Get rid. You just have chill beats playing at the same time. Alright, well I guess anyone else can do that. It's just, I worry that it's like an awkward silence when I'm concentrating. I don't quite that much. Queer, whatever that word means. Right, his glove is not looking too great. I'll admit that. This glove needs work, that's for sure. I think, let's just get rid. I think what I'm gonna do, let's just imagine, got his claw out like this, sticking out. Wait. How would his thumb go? I don't understand. Why does his thumb hasn't got a claw on it, has it? So this claw would be like this. This claw would be nowhere. Just get rid of that. I'm trying to establish this hand in time and space. Why did I choose a character with iconic gloves, knowing that I hate painting hands? It's always the downfall of my paintings, whatever I do. Right, that's looking better. We'll let that dry and then I'll have another go on it. And smooth some of the paint on his hands down a bit. I can kind of see where I'm going with it. So that's something at least. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Should just sing, shouldn't I? But even that, I hear people get copyright strikes for singing. So I suppose you've got to be quite good at the song to get the copyright thing to recognise it. But maybe my singing skills wouldn't be good enough to trigger the thing. I can sing anything. Safe in the knowledge that I'll never be caught by the system. Yeah, so a symbol of some sort. That's what I was thinking. But like I say, I don't know what symbol, because my initial idea was some kind of like satanic thing, but then I didn't think. I don't really know if Freddy Krueger had like satanic imagery in his movies. It probably wouldn't fit. Not too sure. Maybe he did. I can't. I'll have to rewatch him. But no, I'm gonna get his painting finished today. These are all one-day paintings, so. You could just, but like made out in the same way in the form of a picture. Yeah, that's a quite good idea. Or maybe I could just find some Chinese symbols that mean like something weird, like death will come to you. I'm Freddy. I'm very angry. I'm Freddy and I'm very angry right now. Pekingese dog. It's a Pekingese dog. See the picture of the one here, it's got kind of like a bit here, like a patch. Like a Patch Adams. And it's very dark around the bottom here. Around its mouth, around this area. This whole area here is very dark. Let's paint that in. Like that. And then we'll go back over with some pale colour. Pale brownish. I don't want to wait for my dog to be sober. Why can't I make that brown colour up again? Come on, Come on, paint, mix up nicely for me. Made a nice little yellowy brown before that I can't seem to get mixed up again. Yeah, I don't know, it's looking a bit chipmunky, this thing. It's not really looking too doggo-like. Not looking too doggalicious, that's for sure. Yeah, I was looking earlier for some, like, I just typed in like Nightmare on Elm Street symbolism to see if there was anything like, you know, anything cool from like the movies, like, but I couldn't really find anything. Oh, God knows. Probably something I can put in, but I don't really know what. Bad doggo, behave. Behave and paint yourself, get painted nicely. Dog's head's starting to look a little bit better. Getting there, getting there. Let it dry one more time. Get some more colours on when it's done. It's just that the ears are such a point. Sent you a video of something you've seen. You send it on Instagram. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Let's see. Let's see what kind of tripe Tape Flip sent me. Oh, it's some hands. Ah, man. No, I still can't get it. Man, that's beautiful, that drawing. I don't know if people can see it and show it, because that's amazing. It's like proper satisfying to watch. Oh, why? Why can people draw better than me? It's a crime against humanity, I'm sure. That's allowed to happen. I'm pretty sure it should be law that no one can draw better than me. If there's anyone who can draw better than me, they will immediately be assassinated. When I'm king, I'll make that rule. And then I'll be the greatest artist on earth just by power of deduction. I think that's fair. I think that's only fair. Oh no, I tell you what I'd do. I become king. My first decree, chop off everyone's hands. No one on earth has hands anymore. All artwork depicting hands is forbidden also. And then anytime anyone wants a painting, I don't have to paint hands. Any movies that have been made previous to this decree, they're all digitally edited and hands are removed from all the films. It happens when people are children, so within a few generations people sort of forget that they had hands. We don't have any mention of hands. And then nature takes its course really. After a while we don't have to paint them anymore. The artworks that's the way it all works out. I think that's for the best. So I don't know. Yeah, chopping off hands of every person on earth. It would leave me the problem with I wouldn't be able to paint. Like I would have hands so I could still paint, but I'd have to paint in secret, so no one saw that I still had my hands. It would take a few generations for everyone to forget, and by that point I'd probably be dead. So I don't really think through my plan that well. I'd have to find some way of becoming immortal first of all, and then chop off everyone's hands, and then within a few generations everyone forgets, and then my plan will finally come together and people will say, hey, do a painting. Wow, how did you paint that? That's amazing. We're all scrubbing around with our teeth trying to paint things. How did you paint that? I'll be like, oh, that's a secret. And then why are you hiding your arm stumps under that sheet? Well, I'm not going to show you because it would rock your world. Anyway, that's the plan. I don't know whether that plan would ever come to fruition, but it's an idea, isn't it? Everyone's got to have a dream, haven't they, in life? No matter how crazy it seems, you know. Follow your dreams. Or what I could do is hypnotize everyone on earth into believing that they don't have hands, and then I wouldn't have to spend so much in like medical fees chopping all his hands off. I would just hit mass hypnosis. No one knows what hands are anymore. You wouldn't have to edit all the movies. You just say like anytime you see a hand, you just don't say it. You don't know how to use your hands. I don't know. It's all a bit up in the air, this plan, but I'm sure eventually it'll come together. Something nice. Just crazy enough to work, isn't it? Right, there we go. We're getting somewhere now. We're getting a little bit of a structure. Do that in there. The inside of the there we go. There we go. Getting there now. We're getting there now. The house is starting to have a structure to it. Oh god. I'm just gonna do the Pekingese. It's all looking okay. What I'm gonna do, right? This is what I'm gonna do. This is the plan here. Paint the blood in, and then we'll put the blades of grass coming through it. Oh, it's a bloody mess. It's a bloody mess down here with this dog. That's horrible, that, isn't it? A dog with his head chopped off. A horrible sight. What a mean thing to paint. There's my coffee. Have I drank it all? Oh, still some left. I don't know what time Alex is getting home. She's gone to the Metro Centre for a tea, so when she gets home, I'm probably going to stop painting and then come back, like, I don't know, later tonight probably. I want to get this finished today, so probably tonight at some point I'll finish off the painting. If I don't get it finished in this right now, you know. Not sure how long she's going to be and stuff. Apparently, I don't know if you know the comedian Chris Ramsey, but Alex follows Chris Ramsey and his wife Rosie Ramsey on Instagram, and they do like a podcast and stuff, and they're going to be at the Metro Centre tonight, so my wife's gone along to see them or meet. I don't know if she's meeting them or they're just doing like something there. I don't know what's going on really. I don't have much interest in them, but that's what she's gone along to see. So I don't know what time that's happening. I'll have to stop at some point to have my tea anyway. Rennie Sower, take a break then get back fast. Maybe I should. I need to go and have my dinner and stuff, but I've already taken a break today. Plus, I had other things to do, so it wasn't a complete break. I heard some noises, but I thought it might be Alex coming back, but it's not. It's I think it's the neighbours coming home. Dinner stream. I'm not doing a stream dinner. Cooking dinner. I don't even know if my kitchen's clean. It is a bit. I've cleaned up today. Yeah. So let's have a look how it looks. It always dismays me a bit when I look at it on the actual on the stream. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with the video. It sort of looks. Let's see if I can get it looking a bit better. No, that's pink. I want it looking pink. Let's see. White balance. And get the white balance looking a bit better. Not really. Backlight comp. Oh no. Saturation. I don't know if these are changing on the stream as I'm doing it, but I'm trying to get trying to match the picture to what I'm actually looking at, which doesn't really. Ooh. No, maybe the contrast. Ooh, no, that doesn't do it. Maybe somewhere around there. Let's try the brightness. Don't know. Does that look any better? It kind of. I can't really get the camera to look right. Yeah, but it's going okay. I think. I think the painting's going all right. I think it's not too much of a disaster. I'm liking Freddy Krueger's face. I need to put his pupils and stuff in. I don't want to put him in too soon, or he'll be able to see us. Freddy see you. Don't let Freddy see you. Does it look better? Well, I did a bit of a messing about with the colours and things, so hopefully it looks slightly better. I'm hoping it does. Just still doesn't look quite right to the painting, and I think somehow I'm sure it like maybe squashes the image a bit or something. I don't really know. It looks very different to how it does in real life. All I can really say for sure. What does that need? Doghouse. The Pekingese Doghouse. I think that's what this artwork's called. it's not exactly right to the actual painting that I'm copying from, and I've done like extra boards on there that aren't in the real picture. Plus, I think the perspective is slightly different on the whole thing. Really, it was just painted freehand, so not a photorealistic copy or anything. It's kind of just my own twisted interpretation of it. So not too bothered about it being exact, as long as it looks kind of cool and you can tell the source material for it. You can tell it's a kind of nod to this. Blacks on the outline stand out more. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad. So yeah, you can see the hand is in a completely different place to the actual painting. It is quite different, to be honest, to the actual thing, but I think it's looking quite good anyway. Like, even though it's not accurate, it's fine to go off the original source material if you kind of start to get it looking a bit good. Right. I don't know if I need. Right, let's have a look at that from a distance. How does that look? Does it look a bit too cartoony now? The roof and everything. I think I've gone a bit too literal with these boards. Let's try and paint over them a bit more. Let's try and smudge them in a bit because they're too bright now. There we go. Way too literal. I want literal boards, you know, literally. Right, okay, good. Good. I'm getting something. I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, not finished yet, obviously, but I'm happy now. I'm happy with how it's coming together now. I think everything's starting to look kind of nice in a way. If anything, I think I've learned how to build a doghouse that kills a dog. If nothing else, then at least we've learned something today. You want to kill a dog? Build a doghouse with a guillotine on it and just bide your time. Bide your sweet time. Eventually it's got to go in there, isn't it? Eventually it'll fall foul of its own curiosity. Yeah, nice. All right, cool. Right. Okay, so I'm going to end it here for now. Another little short burst of painting in a couple of hours. I'm going to get this finished tonight, I think. I want to do more on this. It's very nearly done. There's just little bits. The glove, get this dog head finished, and sort of some little details around there, and just like the pupils and stuff. It's very nearly done. I'm quite enjoying this painting. I'm liking how it's looking. I might put some blood on the guillotine blade as well, if I remember rightly. So yeah, and I'll try and in the meantime I'm going to have a look at this symbol. Try and think of something to put on here. Something symbolic. I don't know what. I don't know what yet. Find something. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you later if you're still about. I don't know what time it'll be. It'll probably be late tonight because it'll be whatever time I feel like painting tonight. Alright, anyway, see you later. Hold on, how do I stop this? Oh yeah, there we go.